my god! That was so awesome! Hey everybody, welcome to Topcast Layer or whatever. I just finished watching the PlayStation conference. After having a lot of trouble getting onto the Australian PlayStation website. Not the biggest, best, vote of confidence. First off, PlayStation site probably crashed because too many people were logging onto it. Probably. I don't know why, but I was tweeting all along the way, so if you were following me, that'd be great. But if not, I'll just run through some of the highlights. Oh my god. What an absolute... they were saying, oh, we're going to let Xbox announce first. And they must have looked at what they had and kind of gone, nah, screw it. Fortunes favor the bold. That's what they did, because PlayStation, Sony is crazy. It's crazy. It's what it showed. I'm tongue-tied because I just need to change my underwear because that was so good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Saw the new controller. It's got a light bar. It's not as bright as I thought it would be, which was my kind of it looks bright. It looks like there's gonna be a bright strip. I don't want bright things. I want to play in a dark room because I'm a loner. It looks good, and the functionality of it sounds good. We'll see how the touchscreen goes. Everything's a touchscreen now. I'm on my touchscreen phone right now, so yeah. And there seemed to be a theme of, technology's taken over. And when the technology takes over, who wins? Who wins? The people who can take over the technology. So if technology's running our lives, the people that can... hackers, basically, rule the world. So there's, the oppressiveness of Big Brother and all that jazz. That was in the infamous 3 thing that looked quite fun, which I thought was Watch Dogs at first, because they're very similar themed. Watch Dogs is basically the same thing, only you, in Infamous 3, you're a superhero, a supervillain, or whatever. You're a rebel against the man. But in Watch Dogs, I like Watch Dogs, the idea behind that better because it's you are a superhero if you can hack into, you don't need superpowers because everything relies on technology. So it's just you hack into that, you're able to hack into that, you're invincible. Or you're superhuman. Oh man, just the level of quality of lighting effects, as well as the tech, just the animation, smoothness. I'm not sure how this streaming Ghost playing stuff over the internet, playing the game. The game won't be stored on your PlayStation. It can stream it somehow. Oh, I don't know. We don't have good internet in Australia. It's so low. Don't vote for Tony Abbott in the next election, because then he doesn't want us to have the best internet possible. He wants us to use the internet that is owned by private companies so that they can pay Tony Abbott money. Not the best that we can do. Not like something to rival other countries. The NBN. He wants to get rid of the NBN, National Broadband Network, which is updating the copper wiring that we've still got. Shivers. But that's already in effect, so I don't think Tony Abbott can stop that. Anyway, back to the PlayStation news. Oh my gosh. oh my gosh. Let's look through some of my tweets, shall we? I'm looking through the tweets. David Cage, Tim Schafer. There was a brief clip of David Cage and Tim Schafer right after each other, and I was like, okay, you sold me. Yeah. Okay. There were three things make up a conference, right? But anybody who's seen a conference knows this. Three things. Tech demos, which everybody loves. Tech speak, which, let's face it, PlayStation people love. Because PlayStation people are interested in having the newest and best tech possible. You know, describing their console and going, hey, we got better stuff than you. And it's fixing that bloody RAM problem that Skyrim struggles with. So I'm hoping Bethesda release Skyrim 1.5 or something, because we got the RAM for it now. Anyway, who knows if it's fully, like, they're looking to make things, from what they said, it sounds like they want to make it every game available in its back catalog. I didn't say that explicitly. I didn't say the words backwards compatible, but they basically said it. And so I'm like, sweet, everything, everywhere is their slogan. You know, everything, everywhere. So take it on the go, take it on the PS Vita. Play while other people are doing, like the Wii U does. Instead of split screen, use 3D TVs, and the glasses will show you one full screen image, and another player will be seeing another full screen image. So that's awesome. That's pretty awesome. And yeah, so yeah, Killzone demo. Always good. Always good. Ludicrous. The same goosebumps I felt when seeing the Killzone 2 demo for PlayStation 3. Same feeling. It blew my mind again. Mind blown again. And yeah, but the third thing that these conferences have, buzzwords, and there were too many. There were too many buzzwords. People are savvy enough to know, you know, your imagination is only everything's only limited by your imagination now, and all these other buzzwords. And I'm like, dude, show me, like, just show me stuff. Don't have to. I'm sold already. You know, sell me, get me excited about it, and now I'm ludicrously excited about it. It will justify its huge price tag, which I'm sure it will have. And Wii U's in trouble, man. They're like a generation behind. When you look at what the new tech does, it's on PlayStation 4. It's just and they showed the symbol. They'd call it PS4. So who knows? Yeah. So there was this guy talking about a car game. Not really my thing. I'm not that kind of a tech head, but he was just he was very excited in his pants. You could hear it in his voice. But graphics again looked very good, and connectivity looked very good. That's what they're trying to do more of, is like connect with social media stuff and socially, you know, friends list stuff, and improving on that, which is fine, which is good, I guess. Yeah, so that's things are looking up. That infamous 3 thing scared me. The way he was talking, like made me all paranoid. I was like fully into it at that point. So yeah, Witness is like a mix of Myst and Datura. This puzzly type game in this serene, jungly world. Looks good. Looks good. And David Cage is, man, showing what his tech can do, and the facial animation and the graphics wise is ludicrous. And I put 2 tweets, one after the other, pretty much. It was like, please Capcom, return to your former PS1 and PS2 glory. And then I was like, ooh, beautiful lighting effects on Capcom's Deep Down. If you get a chance to check out the trailer, check it out. Deep Down looks good. The lighting effects are the most impressive thing with that. Graphically it's beautiful, but the lighting effects. And it looks like a high-res cutscene, but it's, like, playable. So yeah, and then the next tweet was, please Square Enix, return to your former PS1 and PS2 glory. Unfortunately, it was the same bloody Final Fantasy footage that we'd already seen. We'd already seen it. So, man, Square Enix, you've lost me, man. I loved your old games, but if this is the best you got, because we've seen that footage ages ago. And they said, "Oh, look at E3," because they're announcing a new Final Fantasy on E3. But I don't care. I don't care anymore about you, Square Enix. You are dead to me. You're dead to me. You know what I'm saying? Watch Dogs, ludicrous. Want it. Move stuff. Oh, what was it called? There was a Move game by the dudes who did Little Big Planet, I think. But yeah, it just ludicrous. It's a game where it's creative and you make stuff with clay or virtual clay, basically, and then it animates. No idea how. Like, the thing picked up, picked up a guitar, and they were moving the Move controller, and it's 1-to-1. Move. If you've played a Move game, you know that that's a tech demo. That the things are moving 1-to-1. I don't know how they're doing it, but they're doing it, and it's like, oh my god, I want it, 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 I want it. Blizzard and Bungie, back to back, basically going, we're not gonna bother trying to one up Nintendo fans because our tech is doing that anyway. So we're gonna take the biggest PC company and the biggest Microsoft Xbox company and put them back to back. Oh my gosh! Let's just piss off the entire swath of people. I love it. I love it. And Bungie used to be on PlayStation before Xbox. They used to be on PlayStation. They were here first, so they're coming home. And we're not gonna force you to do Halo 20. And we're not gonna force you to do, what's a new game? The new I can't remember the name. But we're not gonna force you to do 20 of them. We're not gonna force you to do them over and over again. You make what you want to make, Bungie, because you're very creative people. You made MDK, which I loved on my PlayStation. I loved that game. And Blizzard, you made Lost Vikings, which I loved on my Super Nintendo. So welcome back to consoles, buddies. And I'm excited. I'll see you later at the Top Cat's lair. Or lair, whatever. PS4.